What's up, guys? Vulkan here, and yesterday we saw the official gameplay reveal for Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. So for those who kind of feel out of the loop and don't really know what this is the next game in the Borderlands franchise, except this one is a spin-off to that series and is going to feature all new characters for us to play as. So the plot of the game is that we, the players, are characters in Tiny Tina's Dungeons and Dragons-esque tabletop RPG, where we need to stop the Dragon Lord from ruling the Wonderlands. Now, for longtime Borderlands fans, you're going to feel right at home with all of the guns, the skills, kind of the general vibe of the game. However, they are introducing some big new features that are going to shake things up quite a bit. So first off, the largest and most important new feature is that we will be able to build multi-class characters. Now, we don't know what those classes are quite yet, but we did get some clarification that when we are creating our character, we will be able to mix and match 6 different skill trees, each of which has their own abilities and passives. And we get to see some of this in the gameplay with the characters, shooting guns, casting spells, doing whirlwinds, freezing things. There's all sorts of cool stuff that we get to see in this trailer, and I love it. And that's the other thing, right? We're going to finally be able to customize how our characters look and sound, so we can really create those unique heroes rather than choosing one of the campaign heroes like in previous Borderlands games. So let's talk about some of the different ways we're going to be able to dish out damage in Wonderlands as we kind of watch this trailer. They confirm that we will have lots and lots of guns like usual, but we'll also have melee weapons, spells, and unique skills to kind of take advantage of and build around. So if you're someone who loves to play a barbarian, for instance, you will definitely be able to channel your inner Conan, and you'll have melee weapons, two-handers, one-handers, berserker style characters, and I'm 1000% here for it. I mean, they even show off a whirlwind skill, and if that's not barbarian, then I don't know what is. So in terms of the world itself, we had such a fast look at a ton of different themes in Wonderlands and the enemies that we're going to get to fight within the game. We get to see a mushroom forest with, mushrooms we get to fight. They're angry. We also get to see some skeletons in castles and an overturned soda can in the river, and even a part where we get to explore the overworld. And this reminds me a lot of the classic JRPG games from the 90s, right? They mentioned that this zone is called their interactive tabletop zone, and it's used to traverse between key locations. We can see that in some of the gameplay where they're running up to this kind of skull, and it has the name of the zone that they're going to be entering. So the gameplay trailer does show some awesome stuff. I am so stoked. We get to see a treasure chest mimic, which I'm really glad they added, because it can't be a fantasy game without some sort of tricky mimic added in. And we get to see a player using only spells as their weapon, which is really cool. It's not all guns all the time, and it just looks like amazing, chaotic fun, and I am 100% ready. So we don't really have a lot of brand new information with all of this that just got dropped, but we did get that nice first look at gameplay. We learned a bit more from Matt Cox, the creative director in that Sony blog, which I linked in the description below if you want to read it for yourself. But overall, I mean, we don't know a ton about Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, but I am really stoked for the game. I mean, the things they have released are checking a lot of boxes for me. I mean, I love high fantasy, I love the Borderlands humor, I love ways to deeply customize my character. So, I mean, so far, Wonderlands seems to be checking a lot of those boxes. And I'm sure we're going to see more as we get closer to the launch, which is on March 25th, 2022. But right now, I am cautiously optimistic that this might be a decent game. But I want to hear from you guys. What does everybody think? Does this look good to you? Are you still skeptical? Do you want to wait and see? What sounds the most interesting? There's a lot of questions here, and I know that, so let's talk in the comment section below, and let's kind of figure this thing out. But as always, everybody, thank you so much for all the support. It's just been incredible. This has been Vulkan, and I will talk to you guys next time.